Imagine a city where centuries of history meet groundbreaking innovation, where every street corner whispers stories of art, culture, and commerce. Welcome to Paris, not just the city of light, but one of the world's mightiest economic powerhouses. What if I told you Paris's economy alone is worth over $1 trillion US? Sounds like a fairy tale, right? Well, it's true, and today we're going on a thrilling journey to uncover just what makes Paris so uniquely rich and economically special. Curious? Let's dive in. Paris is not just France's capital city, it's the powerhouse behind a hefty 30% of the entire country's wealth. With around 12.4 million inhabitants thriving in the metropolitan area, this bustling metropolis clocks a staggering GDP of approximately $1.03 trillion US. That's nearly equivalent to the entire economy of the Netherlands, or even more than countries like Belgium and Sweden. What's even more fascinating is its GDP per capita, which stands at about $63,000, a sign of the high productivity and prosperity enjoyed by its residents. But Paris isn't just about numbers. It's a city that blends a rich historical tapestry with sharp modernity, hosting world-class universities, pioneering research centers, and sprawling business districts. Fun fact, Paris ranks as the third most economically powerful city globally, right behind New York and London. And for innovation and startup ecosystems, it shines as one of Europe's brightest stars, ranked 4th worldwide. So, why is Paris such an economic giant? What sectors fuel this vast engine? Let's count down the top 10 contributors driving Paris's impressive GDP. Number 10, agriculture and food industry, $15 billion. While Paris might not be what you picture when thinking of farms, its surrounding region is an agricultural stalwart. Nearly 50% of the region is farmland, producing specialty crops like asparagus, brie cheese, and even saffron. The agri-food sector, including food tech, adds approximately $15 billion to the economy, driven by historic marketplaces like the Rungus International Market, the world's largest fresh produce market, with a turnover of 11.3 billion euros. Companies like Danone and Lactalis reign here, powering this fertile food hub. A surprising fact? Despite urbanization, organic farming is flourishing around Paris, with 7% of agricultural land dedicated to organic or conversion farmland. Number 9, healthcare and life sciences, $30 billion. Paris is a leader in healthcare and life sciences, contributing around $30 billion. Home to medical giants like Sanofi, AstraZeneca, and Pfizer, the region benefits from significant research and development spending, about 22 billion euros nationally focused in Paris. It's one of Europe's top research hubs for pharmaceuticals and biotech, supported by top universities and research centers. This sector promises continued growth, especially with the global aging population increasing demand for healthcare innovation. Number 8, tourism, hotels, and catering, $35 billion. Paris isn't just an economic giant on paper. Its streets buzz with over 47 million visitors yearly, including 22 million international tourists. Tourism, along with related sectors like hotels and catering, pumps roughly $35 billion into the local economy. From iconic spots like the Louvre, with nearly 9 million visitors, to luxury hotels and the 291,000 jobs in accommodation and food services, Paris lives and breathes tourism. Fun fact, Paris boasts 12 palace hotels and 137 Michelin-starred restaurants, including 10 three-star gems. Number 7, IT, digital economy, and startups, $40 billion. Paris is a European tech powerhouse, ranking as Europe's number 2 tech city and among the world's top 10 startup ecosystems. The IT and digital economy sector contribute about $40 billion to its GDP, buzzing with innovation in software, artificial intelligence, e-commerce, and fintech. Major global companies like Google, Microsoft, and Meta have significant operations here, alongside vibrant domestic champions like Dassault Systems. Paris hosts 9,300 startups, with a growing focus on green tech and clean tech, injecting fresh energy and promising future growth. Number 6, aerospace and defense, $45 billion. Aerospace is a pillar of Paris's economic identity, representing nearly $45 billion and including major giants like Airbus, Safran, and Dassault Aviation. This cluster is known not just for aircraft manufacturing, but also satellites and defense technologies. Examples? Airbus's A320 series, one of the world's best-selling aircraft families, generates billions. Plus, with the European Space Agency headquartered nearby, Paris remains a trailblazer in space innovation. If recent growth trends continue, the aerospace sector could boost Paris's GDP by an additional 5% by 2030. Number 5, creative industries, film, fashion, and luxury, $50 billion. Only Paris could turn creativity into an economic juggernaut. From haute couture to cinema, creative industries add roughly $50 billion to the economy. Paris is the world's fashion capital, home to luxury giants like LVMH, Chanel, and Hermes, generating billions annually. The film industry thrives too, with Hollywood co-productions, thousands of shooting days each year, and media firms like Netflix and Gaumont shaping the cultural output. Impressively, Paris is home to the world's most visited museum, the Louvre. Number 4, real estate and construction, $60 billion. Paris's skyline continues to grow, especially following the 2024 Summer Olympics that propelled massive infrastructure upgrades. This sector contributes around $60 billion to the regional GDP. It includes booming residential, office, and retail real estate markets across Paris and its suburbs. La Défense, Europe's largest business district, houses Fortune 500 headquarters and renowned firms. The office space inventory here is one of Europe's largest, with over 55 million square meters. Plus, rental prices remain competitive, boosting the area's appeal. Number 3, financial services and insurance, $70 billion. As Europe's financial beating heart, Paris pumps about $70 billion through banking, insurance, and investment services. Home to BNP Paribas, Société Générale, Crédit Agricole, and the Euronext Paris Stock Exchange, the largest on continental Europe. This sector thrives on a skilled workforce and deep international integration. Last year alone, Paris attracted over 336 foreign direct investment projects, many in financial services, solidifying its robust position. Number 2, business, professional, and administrative services, $120 billion. Behind the scenes powering almost every industry is the colossal services sector, consulting, law, advertising, corporate headquarters. Business and professional services contribute around $120 billion, making it the second biggest GDP driver. Global consulting firms like Accenture, EY, and Capgemini operate here, and Paris ranks as a world leader for international meetings and conventions. Its growth reflects exceptional infrastructure and a cosmopolitan business environment. Number 1, trade, transport, and logistics, $135 billion. Topping the list is trade, transport, and logistics, key to Paris's role as a European hub. This sector accounts for an impressive $135 billion of GDP. Paris boasts major ports, airports, and rail hubs. Companies like Air France, KLM, DHL, and the Port Authority manage huge cargo and passenger flows, supporting commerce locally and globally. Paris handles tens of millions of passengers yearly and moves millions of tons of goods, a pivotal logistics nerve center. Paris faces challenges like sustainable growth, housing affordability, and shifting global trade. But massive infrastructure projects like the Grand Paris Express and the legacy of the 2024 Olympics are fueling economic vitality. With a focus on green investments and innovation, the region is poised to strengthen its economic lead. So, why is Paris so rich? It's the unique combination of location, a diverse economy spanning advanced industries and services, world-class talent, and global cultural attraction. It's a historic gem and a modern innovation hub, financial capital, and a global business magnet. With over 1.2 million companies, a young cosmopolitan population, and continuous international investments, Paris blends tradition and forward-thinking like no other city. If this deep dive into Paris's economy sparked your curiosity, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories, uncovering the economic hearts of the world's greatest cities. Drop a comment below telling us which city's economy to explore next. Tokyo? New York? A hidden gem? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.